Hello, it's Billy with MMI Telecom. Today I'm going to demonstrate how to put your company logo on your 96 series IP telephones for Avaya IP Office. Very simple procedure, takes about 3 minutes. Okay? So you're going to need three things. You're going to need the 46xx settings.txt file copied to your desktop. You're going to need the logo that you want to use in two different formats and uniquely identified. Okay, and that's it. It's very, very simple to do. You'll be able to do it in less time than it takes you to watch this video. Okay, so we'll start off with your company logos. All right, and that's what mine looks like. I'm going to go ahead and open it with Paint and show you what the Avaya IP Office seems to be happy with when it comes to the size of the images in pixels. So your color logo for your 9611 and higher series phones should be 274 by 91 in pixels. Okay, if it's not, make it that way. This is my image for the 9608 phones. This is what people struggle with more than anything else. And it is just as simple. It has to be in monochrome format, and this is the size that your 9608 monochrome or black and white image needs to be. 96 by 30. If your image is that size, then you are good to go. Okay, so here we go. We've got these two images. What you want to do is go ahead and upload those into your system SD card. Okay, so enter the system SD card via embedded file management system primary folder. Right click inside the primary folder, upload the images. Simple. First year tech can do it, no problem. While you're in there, copy the 46xx settings.txt file and paste it onto your desktop, because we're going to make some changes in there, and then we're going to go ahead and replace that folder inside the SD card. Okay? So assuming that you've already uploaded these into your SD card and you've already copied the 46xx settings.txt file, we're going to make two simple changes to this 46xx settings.txt file, and we're going to do that right now. I'm going to open up the file. I see all this stuff. Can seem a little overwhelming, but believe me, it is super simple. So for the 9611 series phones plus, so the 9611, 20 and higher phones, we're going to make one simple change. For the 9608 phones, we're going to make another simple change. In order to scroll to those settings, I'm just going to do a Control F, and then I'm going to type in screensaver on. Okay, that'll take me to my 96XX screensaver settings. That's the color image for my 9611 Plus. Okay, scroll down to the bottom of it, and what you're going to want to look for right here, that is telling the phones to set the screensaver on after 240 minutes. It's commented out, so I'm going to go ahead and remove the comments. Just remove the hashtags. Now I want to go ahead and I don't want to wait 240 minutes. In this case, I'm going to set it to set the screensaver on after 1 minute. Okay, this is telling me what screensaver to use, what image to use as my screensaver. So I'll go ahead and I'll remove those comments again, okay, because I want it to do what I tell it to do. If you comment it out, then it won't. Okay, and in here it's telling it to set my screensaver to this JPEG image. Of course, that is the Avaya IP Office default image. And I'm going to do my, remember we set it up uniquely. Mine is set to MMI_96xx.jpg. That's the one that previously I uploaded into my onto my SD card. Okay, that's it. After this, your color phones will display the image that you have told it to display right here. So that's the 9611, 20, 30, so on and so forth. Now for the big one, the 9608s, which everybody seems to struggle with. So again, once I'm finished with this, I'm going to go ahead and do a Control F. I'm going to type in 9608. All right, look at that. I'm in the settings right there. So once I see that 9608 settings, I'm going to go ahead and scroll on down until I get to the bottom. Let me get this out of the way. Until I get to the bottom of the 9608 settings file. Okay, you're going to know you're at the bottom of it because it says I'm at the end of the 9608 IP phone settings. So you see these three right here are not commented out. Okay, and we're going to comment them out. So I'm going to comment that one out. This is the most important one right here. Okay, what this text is telling your 9608 to do is go to the wrong settings file. Okay, and that's why your image isn't showing up the way you want it to. So what I'm going to do is enter 2 lines of text, the same ones that were in the 96XX settings. So we've told it not to go to the 96XX settings file for the screensaver. Now we're going to enter that information that we need for it to display our black and white image. That's our first line of text. We're telling it to set the screensaver on after 1 minute. After 1 minute, we want to tell it what screensaver to set on. Oh, and the one that I loaded was MMI underscore 9608.jpg. Okay, it is truly that simple. So now when the 9608 phone reaches out and grabs this 46XX settings file, it's not going to use this any longer. It's going to use its own file. So save it. Go back into your system SD card. Delete the existing 46XX settings.txt file. Right-click, upload this file, and you are good to go. After that, the only thing you need to do is reset the phones. Any instructions on clearing the phones are completely incorrect. Reset the phones. You can reset all of them at the same time simply by going into Monitor, Status, H.323 phones, highlighting the phones you want to reset, and tick the button that says Reset Phone. I hope this was informative and everything works out for you. Again, in the comments section, there'll be step-by-step, and you can always reach me at avayatech.com.